What's up guys, I'm Mackenzie and welcome to another FIFA 18 career mode wishlist video. If you enjoyed the video today, be sure to like button, subscribe, and including advice or video suggestions down below. If you want to check out previous career mode wishlists I've made, you can check them out with a link in the description. And I've done a previous one where I've pretty much just talked about a whole heap of things and very briefly, so check that out. There's other videos as well expanding on those, but if you agree or disagree with anything I say, you can comment down below. If you have any ideas for what you would love to see on FIFA 18 career mode, you can comment that down below as well. If you want to expand on any of my ideas, go ahead, do it. If you disagree, comment down below why and what you disagree on as well. Check out my other FIFA 17 career mode content. I hope you guys do enjoy that. Hope you enjoy this video as well. Leave your opinions down below, but today we are talking about the youth system or the youth academy and variable things about it. Now starting off, we'll start off with something that's annoyed me ever since the youth academy was started. It's a great idea. The youth academy is a brilliant idea. Without it, career mode would be a bit more boring. It adds excitement, I'll admit that. But what has always annoyed me is you can get a winger who has maybe 90 potential. I've had a few of them, but they're so slow and there's nothing you can do to improve their speed. You just hope they get faster. But the thing is, a lot of them start with like 65 speed and you know they're never going to reach 90, and they never do. They reach like 88 overall and they're like 70 pace, and you're like, you would be a great cam, but you're a left mid. So it'd be greater if just naturally, of course you're going to get here and there a slow winger. It makes sense. Some wingers are not fast wingers. That not every winger has to be fast. But I would like to see more wingers being faster than the average players kind of thing. Also, there should be a better base stamina because too many youth players are down at 40 stamina and they play half a game and are too tired to continue. And I know they're young. I know they're 16, 17, 18. But you look at real life 18-year-olds and their stamina is a lot higher. There's 18-year-olds in the 80s for stamina. So there's no excuse for the 18-year-old youth players to have 50 stamina. And it's not just one or two. It's majority of them. It's very annoying. But at least, unlike speed, you can improve your stamina using the beat your man training, but that improves the ball control, dribbling and agility as well, which is great if you're using a winger, a striker, a midfielder. But if you're using a center back, that doesn't matter for you. If your center back has 50 stamina, you're near fucked because putting up their ball control and dribbling barely improves their overall. So you're going to be training someone for half a season just to get their stamina up, and their overall's barely going to improve, and that's going to be very frustrating. Another thing you could do with training though is you could add positions. Now, if you have the left mid, as I just said then, that you see them, they're 80 overall now, but they're still in the 70s for speed. You're like, I want a fast winger, but I'm missing a cam. Maybe you could train this left mid to become a cam, which would be good for him with a mid-70 pace, a lot of ball control, decent passing. They would do great as a playmaker. Maybe if you started training there, eventually after 6 months, they might be able to play cam. It won't be their first position. It might be their second or third position, but it would be great if it was added there so they're able to play there. And another one is if you were to constantly play a left mid at cam, I think they should just grow on them. They should eventually, after maybe 8 months of playing there, their second position now becomes cam. That would make sense. A huge one is they need more space in the academy because there's not enough. You cannot get enough players in. When you have 3 scouts out, after about 2 months, your academy is full. And you can't promote a lot of them because one, a lot of them are 15 years old and you can't promote them in. That's fair enough. I kind of like that idea. But you want to promote a lot of them in. But if you're using a Premier League club, you've got 40 players at your club already. You can't promote many of them. And with transfers, not many players actually sell. You can have 20 players listed for sale and only 5 of them sell. It's really frustrating, but it's what happens. So now you've got to try and balance having a full academy and a full club. And you want to sign world-class players, but you also want to sign youth players. And you can't get a good balance. You need a bigger academy, basically. They could have facilities to help grow these players. You could get better youth staff. If you had better youth staff, you'd be able to maximize the growth and potential of players and maybe getting a better accurate reading of their potentials, because you get a very large potential reading. Of course, when they first turn up at the academy, it'll take a while to get an accurate reading, but when they've been there for like 9 months and you still have like a gap of about 7 attributes where you don't know what the potential is, it'd be great if your staff could narrow it down. If you have better stuff, if you spend money on better stuff, your players will grow better in the academy. Their growth will go and their potential will maximize and will actually go higher and read an accurate reading. And another one with the facilities is if EA don't want to just give you, here, you can have 50 players in your academy, maybe as a smaller club, you can only have 15 players or 20 players. But if you spend more money on your facilities, you can add an extra 5 players. You can add another extra 5 players. So the bigger clubs will naturally have, by default, bigger academies. But you can keep improving them, maybe on a level system from 1 to 10 or something, or maybe with the star rating they currently use. It'd make it more interesting and give you something to do with the club's money, not necessarily your transfer budget, but the club's money. And finally, with youth, I would love to see a youth league or an under 21s or a reserve league. This would add a lot more depth. And as well, if you put in youth internationals, whether it be under 21 international teams, it added even more. Pretty much you'd be able to see more game time and see how they're playing, because if you're playing with an under 21s league, you can see how well your youth players are doing. And not only this, you would have tables and stuff, and you'd be able to go, oh, my youth players, my under 21s, my reserves, they're doing better than everyone else. That's quite interesting. Maybe it means nothing to a few players, but I would actually enjoy this. You get to see how well your young players are playing, and then you go, maybe they're on form in the youth team, and then you can bring them into the first team, and they'll still be on form, so they instantly come in playing better than what they really are. If they're like, say, a striker who's 62 overall, he's 18, 17 years old, but he's been playing a lot for the youth team, he scored 9 goals in 6 games, he's really in form. He won't play like a 62 overall player, he'll play more like a 69 overall player, so he's going to be a lot better, and it'll make it easier to integrate youth players into the team. And instead of them just sitting there, instead of 15 youth players just sitting at your club, they'll actually be getting game time. This wouldn't be as effective as sending them out on loan to other clubs where they play more, but it will affect their growth. The players who play in the reserve team will grow at a higher rate than the players who don't play. Now this could be very good or it could be detrimental to your team, but it means that your higher potential players who you've tried to send out on loan but no one came in for them, you can still give them youth games, and you can see in your squad report, because it'll have, like, say that you've got your Premier League, FA Cup, League Cup, Champions League, Reserve League. Maybe it follows the same structure as the actual professional league, so you've got, say, just have a Premier League of the reserves with 20 teams, then you've got the Championship with 24, League 1 with 24, so forth. It doesn't have to have the real, actual 10 teams per league kind of structure. It could just follow the exact same structure as the country it is in. And you should be able to advise your under 21 coach which players you want to use. So if you've got, say, a player with a lot of potential, like 90 potential, but he's really low rated, he's one of the lower rated players in the team, you could say, hey, could you just give this guy more time so he grows a bit faster so he can reach that potential. And finally, you could have youth internationals as well, where the players will get caught up, which would be really cool, because at the moment you get the senior players who get caught up, and then you're just left at the club with a whole bunch of youth players, which I guess makes a little bit of sense. But it would be really cool to see, like, you've got your 66 overall 19-year-old, he gets caught up to the England under 21 team, and you go, wow, he must be doing pretty well. He's getting caught up to the youth team already. I think it'd just be a bit more interesting to see your younger players getting caught up to the international team and saying, yeah, this guy could actually be something big for the future. But those are my ideas for the youth system. If I've missed anything, or you think you could improve or expand on my ideas, comment them down below. Feel free to do that. If you have any questions about my ideas, you can ask me and I'll be happy to answer them. If you have any other suggestions for anything to do with career mode, of course, suggest them, whatever. It doesn't matter what it is. It could be something to do with transfers. It could be something to do with press conferences. Just comment it down below. If you want to see my previous wish list, check out my link in the description. There's a whole bunch down there. Leave a like, leave a comment, leave your opinion, check out my other career modes as well. But yeah, that's going to pretty much end it. There'll be more wish lists coming soon. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you have enjoyed, but until next time, thank you for watching, and I will see you later.